talk about, Pearl Harbor and stuff like that, how, there, if we dig deep, there's like some, psyop-y stuff there too. So I won't go into details, but I think you have the, perspective that I think you can elaborate a little bit. What is, the perspective of, I guess now I'm digressing a little bit, but like,
The next psyop. The next major psyop, in my view, is the one that they're going to use to justify internet lockdowns, internet quarantine. They've been building up to this, and I made a prediction about this in 2020 as to specifically what I think it's going to be. I'm not going to say it now, other than to say I think it's going to be some kind of like, okay, think about this. We're talking about memes. Look at the meme of Derek Western chauvinism on the neck of George Floyd. How powerful that image was and what it catalyzed. That's the power. This is why they're engaged in meme control. Just like one person with a bowl of bat soup can infect the whole world, one person with an internet connection and a meme can infect the whole world. They're applying the pandemic model to the meme-demic, which they are saying is threatening civilization. And I happen to think it ties in very strongly to the trifecta of free speech absolutism, Trump, Musk, yay. And I think what's happening is Musk is being set up to be perceived as some kind of a villain, letting this thing loose, opening the floodgates. Yay is out there openly fetishizing Hitler. Rolling Stones just did a hit piece on him saying he's been in love with Hitler for 20 years. 20 years he's been pushing Hitler, and he built his career on Hitler's marketing tactics and techniques. That's what Rolling Stone just put out. I mean, just looking at these characters together, Trump, yay, Musk. Well, look what happened on Twitter. You have the Twitter. Now, didn't William Burroughs, was it William Burroughs, say language is a virus? Someone had actually, if it wasn't Burroughs, it was, I'll see if I can find it. Not 100% relevant, but I think there might be something to it because again, it was Richard Brody, creator of Microsoft Word, who put out the book Virus of the Mind. Yeah, William S. Burroughs actually said, quote, language is a virus from outer space. Okay, that's even stranger. I thought it was just language is a virus. Language is a virus from outer space. Let me play a clip here, the rest of this message.
can you elaborate on the proximity to, what a psyop is and how we can, bravely walk through, how like the next psyop will be, whether we predict it or not. All right. Thanks, Tim. Bye.
Yes, great points here. And look, there is a methodology here. I woke up at 3 a.m., my auto hoax senses were tingling. I looked up on Twitter and it's like, wow, there was a mass shooting at Club Q. Here's how I know it's a hoax. And I was immediately able to figure out the narrative behind it, who would be scapegoated. So here's the thing you look for. Look for who gains, who's the scapegoat, and then look at the protocol. And this is where the Institute's going to provide a lot of these, the frameworks for analyzing these things, because there has to be a methodology here. It's not random. It's not a question of real or fake necessarily. It's what are they presenting? And then, of course, from there, how is it faked? What's the purpose behind the fakery? And one of the key things is, for example, eyewitnesses. If there's a mass shooting, do you know for a fact that there's only one shooter? How do you know there's not a second one? It seems like the media are always very confident running right up to the scene of the massacre and reporting on it, even though the shooter may not have been caught yet. They might still be in a dangerous area. How do they know? Then you have children running up to the camera to talk about the school shooting. It's like, these